When did you realize your parents were bad at parenting? I think I was 6 years old. I had been playing with my younger cousin next door. Went back to my house for dinner. I was already sleeping by the time my mother got home at around 10 p.m. She suddenly yanks me out of bed and started beating me with my older sister's horse whip. My sister used to go to a horseback riding school called the Rosa, and her whip was made of very thick rubber with a leather tip. My mother first struck me at the neck, then my chest, then it was a flurry of whips all over. I remember cringing and scurrying over to the farthest corner of my small room to get away from her. She followed me, hitting my legs and arms. I imagine I was balled up in a fetal position because she hit my butt and back. My aunt had come into the house to check why I was screaming. She pulled my mother back away from me, restrained her, and carried me out of my room and into her car to bring me to the hospital. I was unconscious for 2 days at the intensive care unit. She had broken one of my ribs when she kicked me and knocked me out when she punched my head and broke my nose. She had beaten me black and blue all over me. It turned out that the maid from my aunt's house thought that I had taken the money that was supposed to be paid for their water bill, and she told my mother about it as soon as she got home. She didn't know that my uncle had taken the money that afternoon to pay it himself. I stayed at the ICU for 5 days and a total of 2 weeks in the hospital.